Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So, I just actually finished editing and rendering part 1. And wow, did that take a bit of doing. So I'm definitely gonna have to limit the episodes from now on because wow. 5.35 gigabytes. Wasn't it nice seeing everyone hanging out? You hardly ever get to see people just, at rest. Yeah, it just collapsed on the side of the road. Yeah, I may be able to. I mean, would that happen? I don't know. I mean, I know that it's like, oh, you're from Crimea, so of course you're gonna assume that all the royalty are good, but we've never really been given anything to assume Rending's a bad guy, but whatever. Galia. King Kangas. At least, I've always said it Kangas. Once again, the narrator from Radiant Dawn pronounces it Kanagus. So, I don't know. I guess go with whatever. Kangas, Kanagus. King of Galia. Yeah, probably. I mean, we did. That's why we got into that fight in the last episode. Or in the last chapter. Take her to Galia. I don't think Galia's too far away. Yeah, I mean, Shinoda, are you surprised? Of course. By the by, I was gonna say something about something that I think Titania was saying. I can't remember. Oh, well, I guess, I mean, we could take Titania at her word that she resembles, that Elincia resembles her mom and dad, but we actually never, ever see the king or queen of, Crimea. And we don't even know the queen's name, as far as I know. I just know that dad is Raymond. Yeah, that gets the point across very quickly. Yeah, probably. He's got a blunt point. Yeah, come on, you people. You're not all just gonna turn her over and be dicks. Now, I do understand that they're right. If they do give her up, everything just goes smoothly, they'll be fine. Theoretically, Dane won't bug them anymore, right? Yeah. Gallia. What? I like that he actually, well, you know, he's a leader. He asks everyone for their opinions. We listen to everyone's opinions, all their points of view on this nonsense. This crazy situation. What assholes? Yeah, I mean, what else could you expect from these guys? They're the ones who invaded their neighbor for no reason. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, they were gonna set us on fire. Assholes. Yeah, so you actually get the whole mercenary troop for this level, and I remember when I first played it, I'm like, oh man, Grail's out here with it, he's gonna help us out, and then he ran off to the back, and I was like, aw. But at the same time, it's kind of badass. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 of us holding the front, and he's holding the back all on his own, so, you know. He's pretty damn awesome. Anyway, let's see. Oh, a lance. I'll give that to... I think you already have iron and steel, yeah. So I'll give that to you. A hand axe. That's for Boyd. Alright. We're ready to go. This is a relatively tricky level. At least as far as I remember it. Like, this is one of the 2, I think, fort levels in this game. What by that I mean is the ones that you have to defend. And, I'm pretty sure there are more defend levels than just these 2, but there are 2 of them that are a lot alike. This one and the one that I think is in either 2 or 3 chapters from now. That one is super difficult. This one, it's just... You gotta be smart about where you put everyone. Lance, bow, lance, bow. Alright then. No, let's stay here. I'm not too worried about Gotri, but it's everybody else. I don't want them all to move too far forward. I also don't want to keep him in the back either because, you know, there are dudes with bows. Luckily, I don't think there are any longbows in this level, so we don't need to worry about moving the bow range forward or back. But you always have to watch out for things. Man, but seriously, like I said earlier, I don't know if you caught it, but yeah, the first section of this playthrough, I edited it out. I mean, I rendered it 5.35 gigs. That's ridiculous. The second will probably be just as long, simply because it's just as long. It was like an hour-long video. And it's not a lot to cut out, but that was because I had 2 levels. This one, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to stick to 1 from now on. Simply so that the rendering process doesn't take forever. And the uploading also doesn't take forever. Alright. We got a whole horde of these guys just ready and willing to take care of us. Oh yeah, there we go. Soren has a skill called Adept, or Adept, where he basically, when it activates, he can attack twice. Like, he gains an extra attack. So, you know, it's pretty damn awesome. It's like, if it activates twice, he can attack 4 times. One of the most useful skills in the game, which, by the way, Path of Radiance has some pretty interesting skills. The issue is that not a lot of the skills, I mean, none of the skills in this game are removable. If you pull a skill off of someone, it'll be destroyed, and you can't put it on anyone else. In Radiant Dawn, that was changed so that if you take a skill off someone, you keep it, and then you can give it to someone else. Which is pretty cool, so yeah. Yeah, there we go. I think that's Riss's first level. Leveling up healers is always difficult. I'm pretty sure I said this back in Sacred Stones, because they gain a fixed amount of experience for every heal. So the best thing to do is, where's the iron sword that I'm using? So the best thing to do is just have them, if they can, heal every single chance they get, even if they're only healing like 2 health. Because, you know, you want them to level up, and you want to class them up, because the healers are some of the best magic attackers once they class change. At least in most cases. Of course, Soren is the inverse, where he's an awesome magic attacker, and then when he becomes a sage, he'll gain the ability to use staves. So he can heal, which is good. So this whole level is just a lot of, you know, being careful. What's your movement range anyway? I don't think I checked that. 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Just make good use out of titanium when you can. And I feel like this level and the other fort level that I'm talking about, you'll definitely need titanium for those, if anything, to just plug up holes in your defense. Yeah, they love to target Boyd because, you know, he's a fighter. And fighters have a lot of HP and attack, but they do not have a lot of defense to counter that. I'm pretty sure there's this whole hierarchy as to what it is that the comms want to attack. Like, oh, we'll go for these guys first, and then these guys, these guys, these guys. But I'm pretty sure, like... Yeah! Critical! Like crit, not crit. I was gonna say critical again. Healers are like the top of it. You know, like so if they can attack a healer, they will because they're like, yeah, that'll definitely die. Okay, Oscar got his level. Is it a good one? Decent, I guess, but there are no magic enemies. At least I don't think so. I didn't even notice that horse guy until I was moving Titania last turn. So horse dudes, horse enemies are very annoying to deal with because they have Kanto. So if a bunch of horse guys are gonna fight you, they will attack one person, move out of the way, let the other guy attack that person, move out of the way, and so on and so forth. And that adds up. Oh shit, I forgot he was so injured. Nice, Boyd! I really wasn't expecting that. If I had noticed he was injured, I was not going to send him out to attack. That's a good level, Boyd. Nice. Alright, here we go. Gotta get Soren that EXP. The faster I can level him up, the better, because he'll get stronger and stronger. Okay, there's no one else up front, so we're just gonna have to deal with the guys to the left. I can always depend on Shinon to make it look so easy. This is what, my 5th LP? Oh man, I still made that mistake. I'm trying to avoid using, you know, that letter words so that I don't have to deal with so many of those pops or anything, like when I'm editing. And so, like, either if I know that I'm gonna have to say a word with that letter, I just back away from the mic. And it's really tricky to find a good place to stand and a good spot to put the mic in, because I don't wanna. I want my audio to be as even as possible, and that's very hard to do. So I think it's funny that while that is the case, I'm playing 2 games that start with that letter. You know, A for Mario and Path of Radiance. So maybe one day I'll have a filter, but for now I don't, so I just gotta be careful and be, Okay, he's got a hammer. I thought so. I'm glad I didn't rush to attack. Nice going, Gotri. Yeah, I mean, I would love for Gotri to get that EXP, but that guy has a fucking hammer, and I don't want him to kill Gotri. Or hurt Gotri a ton. Because there's some other guys around too, and I don't know. I know that Gotri, you know, he's a knight, so he has a lot of defense, but I still don't want to risk it. I'd rather not. Never. Oh, the hammer's mine now. So where is everybody? They'll probably start coming up here next turn. So if you're really good at this level, you can get down there and kill the general, the leader of the enemies. You don't have to. You know, there's really no reason to do so, unless you want the EXP from killing him. Why do I have the Regal Sword again? I thought I had my Iron Sword equipped. Oh, whatever. But yeah, killing the general is always a bit tricky, but getting him it feels great. Bum 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 bum. All right. Here come the next 4. I can always depend on Godfrey to hold at least one wall. As long as there are no guys with hammers, they'll be totally fine. Mainly because there are no magic enemies yet. Those are the big thing to worry about with heavy armored units. And since there are none of those, it's really not a problem. Adept again. Always great when that happens. Like I say, I have this thing where I try to weaken enemies with my stronger characters, so that I can hurt them with my, so I can finish them off with my lower level characters. Because I want the EXP to go to the lower level people, right? That's how you want to do it. But there are some chances where, oh hey look, this really high level character won't kill the enemy, that's good. And then they either use one of their skills, or adept, or they land a critical, and it's actually kind of funny. Like, I'd rather that didn't happen, because I want the EXP to go to someone, but it is quite interesting that they always manage to pull off some crazy move and kill an enemy when I've decided that I want to save that enemy for someone else. I've lost a fair number of characters in this level across the 10, 15 times that I played Path of Radiance. Not even that surprising, honestly. I really do think the spots where you're most likely to lose characters is at the beginning of the game. But it definitely does not die out for the rest of it. I made plenty of mistakes during my Sacred Stones run, and I lost Naomi and Vanessa. I reset for them because I wanted to keep them, but I lost Myrrh and Loot, and I did not reset for them because I lost Myrrh in the asshole chapter, and I lost Loot in the finale, and I was not going to restart the finale, so... Oh, I was going to switch to the Steel Lance. Ah well. He's still leveled up. How much damage is that guy gonna do to Soren? I should have paid attention to that because there's another archer right over there. Zooming. He has an attack of 10. And Soren has a defense of 3. Okay. I'm just gonna need Shinon, Oscar, and Boyd to hold this side, and I'll have Gatry and Ike and Soren hold the other side. And I can use Titania if things get testy. I guess we'll have to do it this way. I was gonna say at least his hit percent chance isn't that low, but that's because he has an axe and they have lances. So he just naturally has a better chance of hitting them. That's why I left Boyd there specifically. Sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword. I always have to recite that to make sure that I get it right. The magic triangle is also a bit tricky. Well, I might as well, block them from getting the sword. I can use Titania for that, so yeah. You don't scare me with your iron bow. Get over here and do that to my face. How long is this map? Like, how many turns do they want me to defend? Whoa, when did Ike get to 14? Is that correct? Wow. That was fast. Nicely done, Oscar. Is this general gonna keep coming? I mean, the knight. Oh, he's almost here. That's interesting. Does he normally move at this time? I don't even remember. Oh, we're gonna have to check because I'm not sure. And he has a javelin. What a dick. So I'll move Godfrey over there to deal with him, and Titania. Should things get a little too stressful, it's gonna be good to have her there. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just have her kill the guy. Nothing wrong with that. Give me all that tasty EX. That letter. Any of the other guys have javelins in the back? Just let me know. Yeah, javelin. Alright then. Let's go heal Oscar. None of them are carrying axes, so none of them have hammers. There's an automatic deduction. Where are you? Yeah, cool. Wait, how many turns? Oh, okay. I did turn it off. I thought so. Oh, this is the last turn. That was fast. I forgot it was only 6 turns for this map. That seemed to be a very aggravated javelin throw. He was like, "Ugh!" He seemed very upset. I think he was working out some issues. Well, now I regret putting Shinon there because he's getting all the attacks, and I don't want him to have any of the attacks. I don't think that if you kill him, the battle ends. There's some defense missions where that's the case. If you kill the boss, it cuts it, and we're done. But I don't think this is one of those. Yeah, we kind of did help the person they wanted to kill, so. Yeah, you're the one who found her? She's your problem. Well, they gotta keep her busy somehow if she's gonna be the secret, heir, I guess. Or the secret family member no one knows about. Ooh. Banana. Mysteries indeed. I'm sure it won't be something important, right? Nah. Oh great, here we go. I'm pretty sure this scene changes if you kill him. I think he just gets replaced by a generic guard. It's pretty funny. Stupefying, that's a word. I imagine so. Yeah, that is very, yeah, subtlety. The Dayan army certainly isn't lacking in pride, that's for sure. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this episode, so... Oh, I know what the next chapter is now. It's not that bad, just... whatever. We'll take care of that when we take care of that, so... until next time, hasta.